Hi, welcome back to Liberty Politics, your number one segment for all unbiased news and politics. I'm Dylan Hicks.
And I'm CJ Medeiros.
CJ, since we have been away, there have been plenty of interesting news items over the past few months. Now, what's going on these days?
Well, Dylan, the United States has recently shot down some Chinese government spy balloons in its airspace, and the former South Carolina governor and former UN ambassador Nikki Haley has officially announced that she is running for president.
Wow. Now, those are some interesting stories, especially with those spy balloons. Now, many of these balloons have been shot down recently, and more are likely to follow. But how will this impact relations between the United States and China?
Well, China has been saying that the U.S.'s decision to shoot down their spy balloons is, they say, an act of hostility. Frankly, those balloons probably shouldn't even have been in our airspace to begin with. So to say that the U.S. is committing an unprecedented act of hostility is false, to say the least. And there have been other foreign objects near or in our airspace. 4 in total, and officially all have been shot down.
Now, this is certainly a pressing matter, CJ, especially given the fact that the U.S. and China do considerable amounts of business with each other. Now, in many American businesses, they have manufacturing plants in China, and many companies in the film industry rely on China as a strong market for the box office. Whatever will come of these spy balloons cannot be good for business for either country.
Yep, and speaking of foreign relations, former UN Ambassador and South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley has announced that she is running for president in 2024.
Well, Nikki Haley will certainly have a tough road ahead if she is serious about winning the Republican nomination, especially with Donald Trump in the race after Haley served as ambassador for the UN under his administration. There are also several candidates like Ron DeSantis and possibly even Kristen Sununu who have not announced their presidential bids, but are being courted by many in the GOP as serious candidates. Haley is certainly qualified when it comes to levels of experience, serving as governor of South Carolina and in foreign affairs with the UN, but her name recognition is currently not as high as other candidates.
Now, according to hypothetical polls collected by 538.com, Nikki Haley lags behind Donald Trump and hypothetically Ron DeSantis if they were both to run. Some polls predict that even former Vice President Mike Pence running, it will show Nikki Haley trailing him as well. I mean, it's early yet, but let me tell you, she's got to hit the ground running if she wants to make a splash in the primaries.
Well, that will conclude our first episode of the spring semester for Liberty Politics on D News Network.
And stay tuned for more interesting stories as the semester goes on.
Thank you for watching. I'm Dylan Hicks.
And I'm CJ Medeiros, and always remember, Liberty starts with the people.